she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated.
You do not have an appointment, yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. I sense you too like to wonder the boundaries between life and death. You have read the necromancy of Fae. Tell me, what brings one of such power into the presence of Mr. Carrion?
It's an ancient, evil being who refused to die. Who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation.
An intruder? These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came. Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
Salutare tuturor și bine ați revenit la un nou episod din seria Baldur's Gate 3. Ne aflăm în turnul lui Ramazith, unde tocmai ce ne-a luptat cu Lorokan și împreună cu Roland și Dame Aelin l-am ucis, l-avem aici. Am și vorbit cu el folosind Speak with the Dead, dar din păcate nu am înregistrat. Oricum, prea multe lucruri interesante nu a zis. Singura chestie a fost că Roland e mai puternic decât el. Ia să vorbim cu Roland. Vedem dacă putem să-i spunem treaba asta.
I am. Now that the bastard's in bits. Lorokan was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him
deci
with
ăsta
my
era
own two
motivul
hands.
pentru care Roland era plin de
But
sânge.
I kept thinking
Pare că
it was all a test. It
Lorokan
had to be.
îl bătea de fiecare dată dacă răspundea greșit la întrebările pe care îi le punea.
I realize now he was just a sick, sick man. I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need right here.
Se pare că Roland o să fie conducătorul turnului de acum încolo.
I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. Lorokan refused to let them stay here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do to thank you? And you'll have me. I'll learn everything I can about the tower in the meantime, even if I have to rip this place apart. But know this. Ramazith's tower and its master are now your friends. And when the time comes, we will stand by you as allies.
Ok, deci va rămâne aliatul nostru. Cu Dame Aelin nu prea putem să mai vorbim. Adică nu are ce să ne spună. Zice că va veni în curând în tabără.
Here goes nothing. It looks so small from here. I should speak up.
Welcome back, dear
Proiecția lui
patron.
Lorocan încă e
Remember
aici.
that the great wizard doesn't suffer fools who waste his time. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Ok, și mai avem două cărți, dacă nu mă înșel, pe care le-am luat. Uite asta. Poate include blestemuri. Sau blesteme. Ia să o citim. Necromancy of Day. Avem cartea asta. Am primit și un blestem. Nu e nicio problemă. Și mai avem cartea asta. Am primit un scroll. Pare destul de puternic. Ia să vedem. Așa. În altă proiecție lui Lorocan aici.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Lorocan, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. Feast your eyes.
Ok, are doar o mulțime de scrolluri care nu ne interesează prea mult.
I'm sure you'll manage. It's not as if you was a bear just yet.
Hai să mergem în tabără. Să vedem care-i treaba cu cartea aia, Necromancy of Day. Și Mizura vrea să vorbească cu noi. E și el Minster aici, am și uitat de el. Ia să vedem unde o aveam noi acum. Necromancy of Day. Uite aici.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Suntem în dezavantaj fiindcă suntem prea aproape de cufăr și avem acest Stepped in Bliss. Hai să vedem.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will.
Mă întreb oare ce putere să ne dea.
Power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Deja ne-a dat spell-ul ăsta atunci când am citit prima oară cartea. Ok. Deci avem acest spell care de fapt nu e acțiune, nu e spell. Putem chema până la 4 trigui de ăștia să lupte de partea noastră. Le putem folosi o dată pe long rest. Ok. Hai să lăsăm cărțile aici. Se pare că nu putem să mai căpăm de cartea asta acum. Ok. Hai să vorbim cu Mizora să vedem ce vrea să ne mai spună. Sau hai să vorbim cu Elminster prima oară. Elminster.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There,
se pare că Mistra vrea să vorbească cu Gale. Trebuie să mergem la Stormshore Tabernacle. Am mai fost acolo.
I see remaining optimistic is my duty.
especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Vom merge acolo. Vom lăsa pe Gale să vorbească cu Mystra. Bineînțeles, dacă asta își dorește și el, nu-l vom forța noi. Să vedem ce vrea Mizura acum.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane, something more satisfying
Cred
than
că Mizura
mortal
încearcă să dea la noi.
blood and bone. I'm talking of the mundanity of a life ignorant to the thrills of the 9 hells. Yes, you're curious. Your eyes are lit like raging stars. You want what only I can give you. The ecstasy of agony, the pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known, the little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
O propunere interesantă. Hai să zâmbim.
Tonight, then.
Și vedem când vom merge la somn. O să fac atunci.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Care-i treaba cu puiul de aur, doar că nu mai are nicio interacțiune cu noi. Nici el, nici Scratch. Hai să vedem dacă Izobel are ceva de zis.
Anything of use?
Aelin left to face that wizard, Lae'zel, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me. He can harm her, just as Ketheric did. She'll survive it, but she can suffer like any of us, and for longer. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her. I'll rest a little
Deja am
easier if you
ajutat-o, nu
do.
știu de ce ne putem
You
spune
fought
treaba
well against
asta.
my father. I imagine a rat like Lae'zel will be nothing in comparison.
În fine. Hai să vorbim cu Gale.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Hai să mergem la locația asta, că e pe aici pe undeva. Cred că mai bine dădeam fast travel la Basilisk Gate. Era mai aproape.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
I'm sure you'll understand if I remain. There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Your goddess calls. Serve her or denounce her as you will, but you cannot ignore her.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Ia să vedem pe Mystra.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power.
Ok, deci fragmentul de weave pe care l-avea Gale nu era de fapt al Mistrei, era al lui Karsus. Și se pare că e ceva ce nu putea fi distrus.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only
Probabil
reason
se
the
temea
orb
că
sleeps is
odată
because
ce
I have
Gale va avea
allowed it to
coroana, va
feed
putea
on
fi,
the true weave.
va fi mult mai puternic
Temporary
decât e.
measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god, its worshippers a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
O să vedem. Vedem ce o să zică și Gale, dacă putem avea încredere în Mistra sau nu.
The Karsite weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
Sper să ai dreptate, Gale.
Slim to none, I hope. Mistra has no right to prevent another ascending to the Pantheon. Only Ao can decide that. Let me assure you,
Cine o fi și
Karsite
ăsta?
weave has no more inherent
Nu știu.
evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you? Gods, it's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand, defeating that elder brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Dacă zici tu, Gale, așa să fie. Hai să ne plecăm de aici. Aici avem magazinul de artificii. Hai să coborâm pe plaja asta. Vedem ce găsim aici.
Philgrave's Mansion.
Philgrave's Mansion.
You have done well.
E cineva care vorbește aici. Apare și pe minimap ca o zonă necunoscută. Mă întreb oare ce-o fi aici.
That's curious.
Destul de dubiosă zona asta. Să fie cumva una din locațiile lui Orin.
I feel a little dizzy.
Please, sir. Please. It's for my son. Anything would help. Any amount at all.
Zice că are nevoie de ajutor, dar nu putem să-i donăm. Wow.
Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet.
Ce sunt astea? Ce avem aici? Ia să vedem. Shawajin? Ce-o fi asta? Sirena asta. Ia să vedem. Avem pe Astarion.
Step quick.
Acu. Ia să folosim puterea asta.
Can't slow down.
Mă așteptam sincer să atace strigoi ăștia, că de-aia am și pus aici. Ia să vedem noi acum un spell care să ne dea un avantaj. Încercăm un fireball, level 5. A făcut ceva damage. Acționează de capul lor figurii ăștia, nu trebuie să îi manevrăm noi. Da. Îmi bate enter lui Astarion, din păcate. Wow, ei beau pe buzduganul ăsta. O scrisoare. Săracul Astarion casează fiecare lovitură.
is death.
Nu-mi dau seama cum putem să controlăm noi trigoi. Văd că fac de capul lor ceva pe aici.
Make it hurt.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down. Truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Au fost și plătiți.
Sahuagin.
Nice.
Why are they so close to the city?
Sahuagin, i auzi.
All over my boat.
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish.
Putem vorbi cu ei?
The corpse does not respond.
Nu are ce să ne zică.
Having these things lying around is bad for business.
The corpse remains silent.
Nu putem să scăpăm de ei.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ok.
Step forward.
Bănuiesc că o să ne urmărească.
I should speak up.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sahuagin. You saved more than just my livelihood. A bit quieter after the Sahuagin attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back. Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
Hai să scăpăm de armele astea.
Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? Seems they neglected to mention the sea devils.
Avem și un rechin aici.
Majestic shark. Relentless, aggressive, and unfortunately delicious.
I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
That might be worth it.
What's that?
That might be worth a look.
Am descoperit ceva aici. Dar trebuie să fim atenți că apare ca și cum am furat ce e în acest cufăr. Nu știu de ce, că doar noi l-am găsit, dar în fine.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Da.
Someone there?
I've seen no one. Just like all the time.
Da, se pare că ne urmărește tipa asta. Hai să vedem ce avem aici până una alta.
Moment to talk.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Hai să așteptăm să se întoarcă cu spatele. Ok, o mică problemă tehnică.
Not a chance. I'll fit in there.
Ok, deci pe aici putem intra în mansion-ul ăsta, care se audeau zgomotele alea ciudate. Hai să vedem ce mai avem pe aici.
Assume nothing.
Nu putem să ne uităm ce e crate-urile alea.
Well, in it. Need to find a way forward. Something good here. I hope.
Leave me be.
Wow, m-a și speriat.
What are you doing in here?
E un alt
You catch the
zombie.
scent of death on the man's clothes, his skin damp with decay. He appears unwell.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Yes. Now you mention it, it's probably contagious. Best not to come too close. No, Matt, stop making so much noise. You'll have the fists sniffing around.
Stench of death. Dubios. Dar pare să nu fie conștient de faptul că e mort. Foarte ciudat. Nu știu care-i treaba, dacă ar trebui să avem un quest acolo sau facem un short rest.
You can smell that, right? Bloody rotten it is.
What's up for discussion?
Nu e nicio ușă să intrăm aici.
I
Aș fi
will
vrut să
spend
intrăm
every
în
drop of my magic to save this
clădirea
tree
asta.
from death. If Shauntia wills it.
Să vedem, poate putem să sărim pe aici pe undeva.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Da, uite o intrare aici. A sărit după noi strigoi.
This is why I appreciate a sharp blade to a ball of fire or a bolt of lightning.
Ia să vedem, poți să sară Gale?
Weave is inconsistent, unruly.
The weave is constant, but its users, anything but. We must be on our guard.
A githyanki warrior hardly needs to be told that.
I will.
Trebuie un spell. Da, uite, am și uitat de armele astea pe care le-am luat de la Lorocan. Roll of fly. Deci pe aici nu e nimic.
What now? Moving ahead.
What a day. Should be easy.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Wow. E plin de creaturi aici. Pare că putem vorbi cu ele?
I should speak up.
What do you hear? No invitation, no permission, not expected. Leave, must leave.
Ok, se pare că avem nevoie de o invitație ca să venim aici. Să vedem dacă putem să-l păcălăm. 15, serios. Nice.
Customer always right. Must be kept happy. Come in, but quick.
Ok, deci noi suntem clienți. Asta înseamnă că el e servitorul cuiva. Nu știu cine ne așteaptă aici. Ia să vedem. Și cum intrăm noi aici? Sau nu aici? E aici? De vreme ce nu ne vede nimeni, hai să...
No one stopped me yet.
Ok. Mulți de cadavre aici. Că ăștia sunt subalternii lui Orin, mă gândesc.
Best be on my way.
Mysticarian. Ce-o fi ăsta?
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mysticarian.
E o mumie.
I sent you to like to wonder the boundaries between life and death. You have read the necromancy of Thay. Tell me, what brings one of such power into the presence of Mysticarian?
Nu mai să vedem ce are în inventar. Hood of the Weave. Are câteva lucruri interesante.
I am not. I am a spirit medium. One capable of bridging the void between the living and the unliving. This plane and the next. You possess some aptitude in that regard. But I'm afraid you aren't of the caliber required to be one of my regular clients. My story has been eternities in the making. Were I to recount it, you would return to dust before I finish the first sentence. As for why I chose this place as my home, it is a city rife with anguish, rippling with disturbed spiritual energy. The people here required a reassuring hand to navigate such waters, and so I offered mine. If that is the sum of your curiosity, then I'm afraid we have nothing more to discuss. In this life, at least. Unless, of course, you are looking for a job.
Are o sarcină pentru noi.
Yes. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant.
Trambo. E zombiul ăla pe care l-am găsit noi în casa de pe plajă.
Unfortunately, he has deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated.
Ia să vorbim cu Trombul ăsta, să vedem ce zice. Nu știu dacă o să-l ucidem, să-i aducem corpul lui Carionul ăsta, dar...
My child, that would be asking the impossible. He is already dead. He is... what do they call them here? A zombie. A waif I rescued from the jaws of death and gave a second chance at earthly purpose. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. 3 others escaped with him, though they lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. They can no doubt point you in his direction.
Mergem să vorbim cu Trombul ăsta.
You are released. Come closer, spirits. I have need of you.
Hai să mergem să vedem ce mai găsim în casa asta mai întâi de toate.
Strange tidings. Strange.
That smell. These corpses aren't the freshest.
You have done well. You are released. Now. Come closer, spirits.
Uite, aici n-am văzut că era o ușă ascunsă. Ok. De aici am fi putut intra dacă reușeam să ne stricurăm prin acea gaură.
What's in here?
Deci asta era o mumie care a părăsit și a părăsit cripta.
A secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there?
Probabil vom vizita și cealaltă locație a Cherionului ăsta. Să vedem dacă vreuna din bucățile astea de corp îi aparține lui Dribbles. Se pare că nu. Bine că am găsit apa asta.
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed.
Mai e ceva ascuns aici. Hai să mergem să vorbim cu zombiul ăla. Uite aici era. În căsuța asta. Și ne-am mai întâlnit cu un zombie de ăsta. Unde era? Pe aici, pe la Basilisk Gate era.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I told you already. This spot's taken.
Am o veste proastă pentru tine.
Mystic. Carrion. You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. You've met him. How can you need more justification than that? He murdered me. Murdered my friends, snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I looked back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord.
Da, aici are dreptate, că am găsit noi cartea aia și era o mumie.
It's an ancient, evil being who refused to die, who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
Ok, interesant. Dar să vedem unde se află borcanul ăsta cu inima Carrionului.
I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well,
Noi am fost deja în încăperea aia. Dar am găsit noi borcanul ăla care conține inima lui? Nu cred. Am găsit cartea asta. Și cam atât. Cum facem noi să intrăm pe gaura asta? Sau cum facem? De fapt, hai să facem așa, mergem doar cu caracterul nostru. Încercăm să găsim borcanul ăla. Sau nu, mergem cu Astarion. Cel mai bine.
Still alive.
Doar că Astarion nu poate să sară aici sus. Decât dacă îi arătăm noi înainte. Și mai rămâne Gale. Nici o problemă.
Step lightly.
Hai să și salvăm. Ok, deci aici ar putea fi inima lui. Într-un borcan.
It's mine now.
Deci nu e ăla. Alte încăperi nu mai văd aici.
Let's see.
Ia să mai citim cartea aia. Că parcă zice ceva de Upper City. Să vedem quest-ul ce zice. Deci trebuie să o găsim undeva în sewers, nu... Nu aici, în subsol. Ok. De asta o să trească să o găsim când vom merge să explorăm canalizarea. N-aș vrea să mergem încă acolo pentru că Orin l-a răpit pe Helsing și a zis că dacă o să încercăm să le eliberăm îl va ucide. Deci trebuie ca mai întâi să luăm piatra lui Gortaș. Nu vom merge în canalizare.
Let's get going. On my way.
Hai să vedem unde putem merge în continuare.
I wish we could get this over with. If I don't make my deliveries, I don't get paid.
I stole an apple once when I was 9, but that thing won't know about it. I hope.
Gods, this is totally obnoxious. But I guess I'd better keep my lips sewn shut, eh?
Flim's cobblers. Walk in a pauper, strut out a Jew.
Să vedem ce avem aici. Un magazin de haine.
Be very welcome to Flim's Cobblers, humble family home of our Archduke Enver Gortash. He may not have followed in his old man's shoe steps, but Archduke's not so bad, is it?
Ia să vedem la ce se gândește el de fapt. Da. Nu iese.
What are you doing? Very good to see you again.
Ia să vedem ce are în stoc. Doar niște încălțăminte.
He's the image of me, isn't he?
Asta e tatăl
Always
Gortaș.
was a handsome devil.
Sir, you've chosen a special day to visit the family home of Archduke Enver Gortash. We're celebrating our dear son's magnificent achievement with a special run of leather-soled shoes.
Ia să vedem, putem să-i detectăm gândurile ei? Da. Ia să vedem la ce se gândește ea de fapt cu adevărat.
Help me! Dear gods, help me!
Your tadpoles squirms. These people are infected with the parasite, but something is off. You search her mind, but the psionic forces that control her are different, split somehow. Your own consciousness slips into the gap.
Help me! Gods, help me! Enver's ruined my mind. He's taken my body. I should have
își
slammed the door
infectase
in his
proprii
face,
părinți cu
but I
paraziți.
let him in and he rammed some kind of worm in our eyes. I'm here, but I can't speak. I can't act. I'm trapped. We hadn't seen him in so long. I knew he was an animal, but I underestimated him. He sauntered in, Lord Gortash, what a name! Conjured up like a cheap trick. Said he was back for good, and he wanted to repay us for his childhood. Still bitter after all these years, but we did what was best for him, for all of us. We had debts, world-ending debts, trying to keep this cursed shop afloat. Dangerous lenders who said they'd bury us all if we didn't pay. Then a warlock offered us a pretty penny for Enver's service. He was a smart boy. Too smart.
Se pare că l-au dat pe Gortaș la un warlock să lucreze pentru el.
Refuse and die. What choice did we have? He was always a little monster, nasty to the core. He would have torn me and Druva apart with his whining, his demands, the never-ending racket of him. You may disagree,
Nici părinții lui nu l-au plăcut.
but we don't deserve this torment. You're the first person who's heard the real me in months. There has to be. I can't live like this. I'm trapped.
Poate o să putem folosi asta ca un avantaj împotriva lui Gortaș. Hai deocamdată să nu-i ucidem.
Your tadpole lashes and recoils. The connection is broken.
Come again soon.
Ia să vedem dacă asta a fost casa lui Gortaș. Vedem ce altceva putem găsi.
Keep your distance, darling. Ia să vedem. A zis că ne-a updatat un quest, dar
În fine.
Never a dull moment. At the ready.
The trader has no problem with you inspecting these goods, so long as you're willing to pay for them.
Better not be cursed.
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Gale has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
Ok, aici o să avem un quest. Da, să vedem pe unde putem intra.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite! That Lord Gorge should have his own column. Never mind, Justin.
Let's have a look.
S-a auzit un râs malefic de aici de undeva.
Cleric has this place secured.
Ia să vedem ce avem aici.
An intruder. These people are under my
Ia, uite
protection.
pe
I'll not let you harm them.
gnomul ăsta îl
Hearken to
cunosc.
my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil
Era
from
unul
whence
din
you
servitorii lui Ethel.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
Dar n-are decât să zică nimic, că ne cunoaște.
Wait! Clyde smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next. Because we dared to do the impossible. We dared to fight back. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader.
Deci Mayrina era
Together,
liderul
we've
lor.
been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who
Și
now
se pare
hunts
că a
us.
prins-o din nou pe Mayrina.
You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so... normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's
Ia
upstairs.
să vedem ce s-a întâmplat cu
Be
Mayrina.
warned. She's not as you remember her.
Haven't seen you since you saved my hide from the hag. But we've no time for drink and natter. Our girl, Mayrina, is in a bind, and I'm
praying you can figure out this hex. Well, it was stick around or curl up into a ball and cry, which is still on the cards. Mayrina better come out of this in one
Probabil
piece.
că Ethel avea vreo soră
Hag
care
magic leaves scars.
a aflat de Mayrina și
Ones that aren't so easily healed.
de-aia a blestemat-o sau ce i-o fi făcut. Hai să vedem. Zice că e undeva upstairs. Deci probabil pe aici. Nu, o transformase într-o oaie. Trebuie să găsim o păpușă. Uite aici.
Strange looking doll.
Și-a dispărut de fapt. Probabil o să ne conducă undeva.
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Carsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course.
Strange looking doll.
Uite o scade viața Mayrinei.
Fall by my hand.
Uite că și-a
You
revenit.
removed my hex. That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes
Deci
her toys
și-o
broken.
lăsa să se infiltrase
She's not going to be happy I
în
had to
gașca
get my
Mayrinei doar ca
hands dirty.
să-i saboteze.
I don't matter. Only Auntie does.
Auntie?
They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on
Cine o
her
fi
head.
Auntie?
Ha! You have no idea how wrong you are. I have worshipped her for decades past, and will for decades more.
I've got a lot.
What? Ce se întâmplă aici? Jaltul. Da, jaltul ăsta era un red cap. Sunt niște crabi.
Shall we cut and run?
Moving. I won't give in.
Ia de aici jaltul. Ethel. Nu să fie încă Ethel în viață. Se pare că Ethel n-a murit.
Fancy their chances. Rook to queen 6.
Probabil asta e cartea pe care o vrea Ethel. Trebuie să am grijă că conul e pe moarte. Hai că în loc să nimerim crabul ăsta, am nimerit podeaua.
Time to push my luck again.
Swift and lethal.
The last board is set.
Nu pot să cred. Da, bine că au ucis și trigul ăștia pe cineva. Da, ești Connor că ești pe moarte, băiatule.
Can't even catch my breath. What path lies before me?
Sorry, Connor.
Hai să vorbim cu Merina.
I should speak up.
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard. That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel. You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. A bloody hope not. I see her enough in my dreams.
Deci ar putea să nu fie
No,
Ethel.
Ethel is
Cu toate că
dead.
scrisoarea pe care am găsit-o era de la
But
ea.
this one is no less of a nightmare. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm. That's her! And she vanished in the maid. That sounds like a lead. We'll do what we can to find the girl, but our chances are a lot higher with you on our side. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway.
Ia să vedem ce să luăm ceva din acest safe.
How are you feeling, Connor? Same as usual.
Dragonborn was a red cat.
Good, I guess.
What if other people are too?
Ok, deci o vrăjitoare se putea întoarce dacă folosea această ciupercă. O ciupercă anume, probabil. Dacă își trecea esența în sporii ciupercii.
I know, Connor, but just a little longer, all right? The hag first, and then we'll find a way to fix you. I promise. So just hang on.
Ok. Deci înainte de a ucide vrăjitoarea trebuie să distrugem ciupercile cu foc. Ok, cam atât cu episodul de astăzi. Mulțumesc tuturor celor care ați rămas până la final. Dacă v-a plăcut acest video, nu uitați să lăsați și voi un like, un subscribe. Eu am fost Mr. M și ne auzim data viitoare.